Okay, hello. So if you are watching this video, it is because you are interested in one of these three things. So more life choice, more income, most likely, which does allow for more life choice, and then earning an income that fits around your current commitments, the current family life, current situation, earning something flexibly that actually suits you. So what I'm going to say to start with is imagine if in the next 90 days we could completely change the trajectory of your life in 90 days by just one simple thing. Imagine how amazing that could be. So, my name is Thea. I'm a survivor of domestic violence. I'm a mum of two. And why did I join? Well, great question. I joined because I needed an income that suited me and my lifestyle at that time. I need to be present for my children. I needed to be earning from home. I needed something that was flexible around me. I needed something that provided me more long-term sustainability, standing on my own 2 feet and building the future that I wanted. Okay. And now I have helped 100 people, 100 families. Isn't that amazing to do the same? So, fun fact, 74,000 women in the UK are pushed out of work on maternity leave. Like that's mental. Okay. And the cost of living crisis has gone up by 41% in the last 10 years. So, you're probably affected by some of these things. Even if you're not a mum on maternity leave, you're probably affected by the cost of living crisis, by the future of sustainability in the workplace. Something has brought you here today, and it will be something that draws you to more life choice, more income, and something that fits and suits you better. So I'm going to ask you, if something happened in life, right, in your current climate, if you got sick, if life got too busy, if maybe your child got sick, if life threw a curveball, does your current situation, your current income provide you with money to see you through that? Does it provide you with the ability to earn when you can't physically be present? A lot of people don't have that. So, what you are about to learn about today is a business model that can provide you with an income that compounds, that repeats, that is there for you when you cannot be physically present. Okay. So, I'm going to ask you, where do you want to be in like 6 months' time, in like a year time, in like 3 years' time, in 5 years' time? Where do you want to be? Where does your goal get you? We're going to implement sustainable steps that will get you there. And whether you want to get there really quickly or whether you want to get there slowly, we can get you there. Okay. So we're looking at a business that offers scalability, that offers leverage. It's evergreen. So I'm a photographer, right? That's what I've been doing. That's my career, photography, self-employed. But this involves trading time for money. I absolutely love it. It's really creative. I get to meet amazing people, but I'm always dictated to by either the client's budget, things happen like COVID, we weren't allowed to shoot. You know, AI comes in, that completely changes the game. A lot of people are just using AI, they're not using real life photographers. And again, when I am shooting, I am trading time for money. 1 hour of my time, my physical presence is going towards money. So this, we're looking at a business model now that doesn't involve trading your physical time for money. It involves scalability, it will scale, it will duplicate. It's evergreen. I can't see AI taking it, but you never know. But currently it is evergreen and it allows leverage. And what do I mean by leverage? Leverage is when your business grows, your income grows without you having to be physically present. I mean, like, wow, this sounds amazing. And really it is. The more I do it, the more amazed I am by it. So, what you are doing is you are plugging into a system that already exists. You are following a proven strategy, a proven blueprint. You are joining a community of 175,000 people thriving. Isn't that amazing? That means that it works, okay? And it's flexible to you. So we have a huge community, as I said, amazing people all doing this around their commitments. Some are parents, some are not, some are disabled, some are sick, some are old, some are young, and some are male, some are female. And the way that maybe Leon builds his income and builds his business is completely different to the way that I do it. And maybe it's completely different to the way that Jane does it. And maybe Jane's 64 and she is just doing it because her pension's rubbish. And she's building it on her terms. And as I said, I'm, a mum. I'm building it around family life because it's busy. Life is busy. And maybe Leon is just building it on his terms, how he wants to. So what I'm saying is it's flexible around how you want to do it. And now, not only are you going to gain an income, you are gaining amazing community of people, an amazing community of people, but you're also gaining incredible skill set that you are not going to get elsewhere. You are gaining things like personal development, confidence, curiosity, ambition, resilience, and an amazing amount of friends for life that you didn't know you needed. And when you need them, when you meet them, you're going to be like, oh my God, where have you been all my life? Okay, so what actually is it? What am I waffling on about that I clearly love so, so much? So there are two sides to this business. So the first side is an ITA. What is that? So that stands for Independent Travel Agent. Okay, so you get access to a multi-million pound booking software where you can book absolutely everything and anything you can think of. Yes, you can book travel, you can book hot air balloon rides, you can book rail, you can book glamping, camping, car hire, travel insurance. You can book hot air balloon rides, you can book Arsenal football tickets, you can book, the zoo. You can book tea at the Ritz. You can book the cable cars across the Thames. You can book absolutely anything you can think of that you might be booking anyway. Maybe you're in the summer holidays and you're looking for activities for your children. That is all on our platform, right? So you get access to booking things in a savvier way that the general public would do. That sounds pretty cool, okay? And 20 to up to 22% commission can come back to you. What? Yes, because the thing is, everything that you book has commission baked into it, right? You're just giving that commission to the platform that's hosting, whether that platform is hosting your tickets, your flights, your train travel, the commission's going there. This is just a way of bringing that commission back to you. And you can book for anybody. It can be friends, it can be family, it can be yourself, it can be absolutely anybody, the lady in the post office, right? So you're thinking, okay, it sounds quite cool, but how is that going to build my life of financial freedom? Yeah, I get it. Great question. So some people join just to use it for their own travel, right? That's kind of what I did to start with. I started because I was like, I want to make travel more accessible. I want to go away in the summer holidays, but I also need to earn something around my life, right? Okay, so not only do you get the booking platform, you actually automatically get an affiliate link, right? And you're thinking, okay, yeah, okay. I don't want to be sharing stuff on the internet in affiliate marketing way. I don't want to get involved in that. Well, actually, 80% of businesses these days use affiliate marketing, and all you're doing is just naturally recommending something that you might be recommending anyway. If you got something in a savvy way, whether it's, theatre tickets or whether it's a holiday, and you go, okay, Jane, I've just got this great, amazing thing. Like, do you want to access it too? It's as easy as that. You don't have to use that side of the business. You can use that side of the business, but I'm sure you will absolutely love it, right? Love sharing this business. Now, you do not have to use that side of the business, right? But that side of the business comes with eight different income streams that compound, that on repeat. They are residual. And like, what is residual income? Residual income is income that comes in regardless of whether you're present or whether you're not present. It's income that comes over time, builds, builds, builds. Maybe you're on holiday and you get paid for something you weren't expecting to get that payment through, but you're not actually present, you're with your family. How cool is that? And again, like, how does your business grow? Just through honest conversations. You don't have to share it, but I guarantee once you start earning residual income, once you start getting access to things that you didn't know you could ordinarily have access to, it's so easy to talk about it. And remember, like, this is an evergreen product because absolutely everybody is already traveling, right? How many people do you know who have gone away over the summer, who are going away for Christmas? Maybe they're going away for October half term. Maybe they're going away for business. Maybe they're going away just for pleasure. Maybe they're just taking like a little mini break for Valentine's Day. Like everybody is using something that is on this system. Okay. So it's really easy. I'm just going to show you quickly. I'm just going to show you quickly what our community gains from their residual income. Um, Let me just get rid of this. I will show you quickly. So this is what residual income gives to the community. You can see like this one is paid for holiday clubs, all the unnecessary things that kids somehow always want. I mean, come on, kids are expensive. Uh, so this lovely, lovely lady, she got made redundant early last year and she chose not to return to work after 20 intense years in the corporate world because of this business has given her the opportunity to live differently, to earn differently, to provide differently for her family. So you can see this one as well. She's being able to pay for her daughter's dance classes, son's swimming lessons, things that just add up, right? And then residuals here. This morning, the residuals have helped me pay for unexpected repairs on my car. I mean, how often does that happen? You know, my car went for its MOT, £500 later. Uh-huh. It just happens to everybody. Okay. So what do you get? You get an amazing booking platform. Yes, we've mentioned that. But you also get access to an amazing community, and I have mentioned that. And honestly, you will make friends for life. But we also have, if you can see here, this amazing platform where we have got all the information you need. You're never left on your own. We have got chat about travel, we've got chat about wins, we have got chat about the affiliate side, we've got leaderships, we have got like all these things you can go getting started. We give you all the training you can possibly need. There's calls happening all the time if you want to dip into them. There's information on how to get paid. If you don't have to be hands-on, you can be hands-on. There's absolutely, we've got in-person meetups, we've got boot camps happening. Again, it's dip in, dip out, dip in, dip out. It's whatever you want when you want, basically. We've got chit chat in here, we've got learning, we've got members, we've got all the information you might need. So, what you're going to gain, I said, friendships for life. You're going to gain resilience. You're going to gain all these skills you didn't know you needed that are going to benefit your life. You're going to gain income on repeat that compounds and grows with time. You are going to gain all sorts of things. So, also, the most amazing thing that I have found from this business, the most amazing thing I have found from this business is not only has it completely changed my life and my children's life, because of course it's a willable income as well. Where do you get that? I certainly don't get that in photography. There's no other business model I can think of that pays you throughout the ups and downs, the ebbs and flows of life, including residual, compounding, generational wealth. What? Certainly didn't get that with my photography. Okay, but the most amazing thing is you have the ability to change your life, your family's life, but you also have the ability to change other people's lives. How amazing is it that you have the ability to share a platform, a business with someone that can change their life, that can bring them in? Maybe it's just an extra £500 a month. Maybe it's the ability to pay off their debt, or maybe it is that generational wealth that they want to give to their children. How amazing is that? And that drives me forward so much and it drives the community so much. And I promise you, you will fall more and more in love with this business the more you get to know it. So, of course, you're thinking, okay, this sounds pretty good to be true, but what's the catch? Of course, there is a small cost involved. So there's a £156 startup fee, and that gets you things like your ATOR, because everything's ATOR protected, everything's APTA protected. It gets you your licenses. That is gives you a 30-day money back guarantee. So you literally have nothing to lose, right? You can join, you can have a little look around, you can think, okay, what is this thing that she bloody loves? Bloody loves. But I'm not sure it's for me. You can join 30 days money back guarantee. You can go, okay, I've looked at it. It's not for me, but I want my money back. Boom. No questions asked. You can get that. So there is a £46 a month to run business, but this is your ongoing. There's no contract, so you can cancel any time. Again, if you do it for 6 months and you think this isn't really what I want to do anymore, then cancel. But what if you could turn that £156 into a six-figure salary? Like it's 100% achievable. People in our community are doing it all the time. That £156 can turn into 8 paychecks a month, residual income, generational wealth. So I'm sure you're going to have questions and you're going to be like, is this ready for me? I'm not sure. Like, what have you got to lose? Like, common objections that people are going to be telling themselves. And that's that little voice in their head that's like, I'm too busy. I don't have the money right now. Um, I don't have time. Um, I've got this to focus on. I've got XYZ. It sounds like a scam. I don't know anyone who might want that platform or might want to travel. These are all things, little voices in your head that are going to stop you. So we're all busy. This is just a business that fits in flexibly around life. Like, some of us have aged parents we're caring for, some of us have corporate roles, some of us are in the NHS, some of us have 4 children, some of us have 2 children, some of us have no children. Everybody is different. We have 19-year-olds doing it, we have 64-year-olds doing it, we have males, females, everybody's busy. They are just building it around their current commitments. No, it doesn't take a huge amount of time. As I said, it's honest conversations, it's just sharing, it's just booking things that are being booked anyway. So I don't have time. You will, I promise you, that fits in around whatever time you have. I'm no good at XYZ. I'm no good at talking to people, or I'm no good at sharing things, or I'm no good at booking things. We've got all this training that I showed you. You are going to create amazing, amazing skills. We will work towards what your skill set is that you already have that you probably don't think you have. I promise you, anybody can do this. If a 64-year-old can do this and a 19-year-old can do this, absolutely anybody can do that. Okay, sounds like a scam or one of those pyramid schemes. No, I promise you, if 175,000 people are thriving in this business, then it's legit. It's amazing. There is a reason why they're all thriving and they're all building residual income. Okay, there are probably more questions, and there's three types of people right now. There's the kind of person that's like, fuck it, I'm going to join. I want to try. How do I do it? And jump straight in. Amazing. Let me know. Let's get you set up. The next person, if you're number two, you might have more questions. Absolutely. Fire away. No question is a silly question. Any question, I promise you, I have answered and I can help you with. The third one is, doesn't sound like me. I'm quite comfortable with where I am right now. Then that's absolutely fine. But just let me know some feedback. Let me know um, where you are and if it's not for you. So, whichever kind of person you are, just let me know. Um, I really hope that you are having a wonderful day. I'm going to stop sharing now and just leave you with the fact that where do you want to be in 6 months' time? Where do you want to be in 3 months' time? Where do you want to be, and how do you think you're going to get there? How would you like to get there? Is your current situation going to allow you to get there? If not, give this a go. Let's see if we can get you there. Okay, so I'm going to say, have a wonderful, wonderful day.